a show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon Spa Nail and Barbershop, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Ticely Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports.
Wait, what today, girl?
I want anything, just give me anything.
Anything you say no. Here what I had today. I had the DL4 Plus and I have A24 Galaxy. A24.
Yep.
Before we go further, every Friday make sure and be here between 2 to 5 p.m. We are happy hour. Don't forget to come. Yeah?
Today we are here to talk about how we're going to close out 2023 and ring in 2024 in fine style. We are so familiar with the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour as a place that once had a hive of activities. I remember in my early days of coming to Virgin Gorda, this was the spot. We drink around at the bars, we come here for coffee, everything happened here, and there is a rebirth taking place. So I'll start off with you to tell us about the redevelopment of this facility.
Hi, good morning. Yes, we have started by mid-August to make a lot of improvements with my coming and joining the team here at Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour. And we are wanting to put Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour again in the scene and in the heart of Virgin Gorda and Spanish Town. I have heard so many nice stories about it that I'm very excited to bring Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour again to that mood and to that stage. So, well, for that purpose, we are making little steps. But we are coming over. We've started improving different little things that needed improvement. Basically, we started to bring new tenants in the Marina Mall. Actually, we have already opened the first coffee shop here in the Marina Mall. Also, we have Arawak, who was a big supporter of my Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour and has been since ever over here. Now we have DIVBI, who is building up their store again, and they will move out the container. We have new customers as well coming, new tenants as a spa is coming soon. We will have also a liquor store, that's the Spirit. And recently, we are just moving forward to tell you that we are going to have a restaurant too, and a luxury store, a jewelry store. So we are excited with all what is happening in terms of commercial spaces and mobility and bringing life again. In terms of the marina, we've been working a lot improving the power source, the electrics, and the water supply on the docks. We have already finished in the A dock and the B dock, and we are undergoing in the following docks, so that we expect that before or in between the new season, we will have everything perfect conditions to receive all the boaters, both charters and barefoot boaters, and that come to visit the island. We also have been improving all the landscaping, the parking lot, the entrance. So little by little, we are coming and making new improvements. We already have settled also the new dinghy dock. That was a very needed issue for the boaters. So I expect that they will enjoy it. And For the future, we keep planning a lot of improvements and changes. One of the main issues that everybody asks and is when we are going to have the supermarket or a gourmet store. So that is going to happen. If everything goes okay, we plan to build it up during 2024. So I expect that for the next season we will have it working and running. And with that, we are also improving and bringing new tenants to the town center mall. So we have a long way, a big, nice challenge. And of course, to celebrate this, we are preparing all this nice event for New Year. And we have here all the organizers and people taking care of this special event that will bring joy and enchantment to Virgin Gorda.
Well, I want to tell you what a surprise I had when I came over, because I thought that, it is in the future after the event that we'll see the opening of the coffee shop and what's not. So my bag was packed with my coffee and I had my breakfast there. Lo and behold, on the ferry, who was there? The owner of the coffee said, "You were going to Blunder Bay. I think I heard that you were at Blunder." She said, "No, I'm in Yacht Harbour." So I had to let her go in, and then when she's gone, they don't see me, I pull out my coffee and my breakfast. But it was really such a pleasure to sit out there and see the many people who are already flooding that coffee shop, which says it's a needed amenity here in Virgin Gorda, and no better place than in the Yacht Harbour. How soon are we to see other tenants coming up? I had a good shade and conversation with the ladies out there at the dive shop. So it's getting a momentum. How soon are we going to see more?
Well, we are expecting, according to what the plans and the improvements and how they are running, we expect that the IVBI and that spirit will open before the year end. And the spa is going to open by mid-January, end of January. And then the other tenants will come for March, more or less, I expect so. We are just signing all the papers, making all the paperwork. But we are trying to commit some type of deadlines so that we can get them all together. And we are also dealing with some remnant spaces that we still have to bring, but we don't want to go more forward that we are walking.
For later.
Yes, for later. So we will have later conversations and I will let you know how we are improving and going.
Awesome. Before we delve into December 31, there are two people who sit beside you that are bona fide. I don't know if Portia is. I don't know Portia's route with Virgin Gorda.
I'm a bona fide Virgin Gordian. My husband is a Virgin Gordian.
Oh, all right. Take the mic and tell me. Just take the mic and give her the mic. Tell me, Portia. Tell me your roots with the Virgin Gorda.
My husband is a Virgin Gordian. And in the 80s, when I first came here, we lived right up there on Millionaire Road. So that now you know, I have my roots buried deep in Virgin Gorda.
So I was going to ask you ladies to tell us your memories of this facility in years past.
Well, to be honest, I have very, very fond memories of the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour. I think I was mentioning it to Portia the last time I saw her. And it's memories of a Sunday afternoon mini moke ride, because my father used to rent mini mokes way back when. And every Sunday, can you just imagine, 6 kids and 2 adults in a mini moke coming to the marina for ice cream. There was an ice cream shop called the Spouter, and that was our treat on a Sunday, ice cream and hot dogs. So we'd be hanging off on the sides of, because Minimoke is not very large. So that's one.
Cops around, I guess.
No, they didn't bother us. But that was, a really nice memory of the Yacht Harbour. And years ago, there was a movie theater. I saw my first movie in a movie theater right here where Arawak is now. And I remember the movie, it was Charlotte's Web. So lots of memories, and then as we grew up with the Yacht Harbour. With the pub, the Bat and Turtle, just about every band that came through Virgin Gorda would play at the Bat and Turtle. It was a Wednesday night and a Sunday night. Those were the pub nights. And it's our town center. So I am excited that the town center is coming back, as the theme is more for 24. For me, it's also a rebirth of what Virgin Gorda is and what Virgin Gorda is supposed to be.
All right, I want to hear from Sasha. Sasha, your aunt would have told you about those stories, but you would have had your own experiences growing up.
Yes, I fondly remember Mellow, the bakery. I think that was the name of it, Mellows, that had these exceptional, I think it was elephant ear pastries. And I used to live up on Millionaire Road as well. That's where I grew up. And my grandmother would often send me down the road to go to buy bread from Mellow. So that was one of the fond memories I had. And we used to come down here a lot on Friday nights to go to the Bath and Churchill for pizza and make calls on the payphones. So that was something that we really enjoy doing. So yes.
Also, you got to hear some good stories that you will have a task of making sure that what you come with now is even greater for those who are coming up, and for those of us while we sit in our rocking chairs, we can reminisce. So ladies, take me now to more for 24. I start with you, Sasha.
So it's really a nostalgic feeling for me being a part of the team, and working along with the community and the organizers to make More for 2024 happen. It is going to be an immersion of Virgin Gorda and the territory as a whole, participating, coming together to witness the rebirth of the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour. We have local entertainment with a pinch of international. We have vendors that are going to be bringing a wide variety of food, drinks, sweet treats. We have an area specifically for the children where they will play to their heart's delight. Fire dancer, fireworks. It is going to be an amazing event that I think the whole territory is looking forward to. I have been fielding lots of calls for accommodations. Many people are calling, do you know if this one has a room available? I'm calling, I'm not finding any rooms, can you help me? So it's starting to feel a lot like what we experienced for Easter Festival, when people say, okay, we may need to just come up with the vehicle and the barge and sleep in there. So people are excited. I can go through the lineup for the night. We have Evolution Band, I think they go by Evo HD. Final Phase, we have Razor Blade, so we have a lot of culture in there. We have DJ Dre, and Rock City, R City. Am I missing anyone? And Elvis White, Leona and the Hot Shots. So we have a wide variety, and I'm very happy about the fact that it is a family-friendly event, so everyone can come and enjoy a part of the night, the whole evening, and really witness the rebirth with us.
Okay. Earlier you said a pinch of international, but both the Rock City and it's Elvis White. If you talk to them, they would say, we from it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So Sharon, your part to play in this.
My role, I would say, is dual. My company, White Oleander Destinations, helps with logistics. And Kathy, you know, I'm a community person, and I'm also the interim director for the BVI Yachting Hotel and Tourism Association. So for me, it's a love of Virgin Gorda. It's a love of seeing what is going to be. And I think it's a nice community activity at a really good time for Virgin Gorda and for the BVI. So that's my role, just being a part of it, being a part of the excitement, and helping to get the word out and to share the word that the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbour is community-minded, is community-based, and it's all about more for 24. I just love that slogan, more for 24. It just says it all.
Yeah, with the industry that you deal, tourism generally, we know for a fact many persons travel away from the country where they live, mostly because of it's snowing there and it's warm.
Yes.
And so they look for places to go, they look for that unique experience for the welcoming of the new year. How is marketing going for that? Are you hearing from tourists wanting to come?
Yes. In fact, I would say, as Sasha was saying, the island is practically sold out. Right now, I know Little Dick's Bay is sold out. All villas are Fisher's Cove, Guavaberry. There's a smattering of accommodations, but as Sasha said, very few and far between. But I think what's important and what sets Virgin Gorda and the BVA apart is that we strive to create a unique vacation experience. And what I always hear from guests, especially about Virgin Gorda, is that they feel at home. They feel, yes, they're on vacation, but just yesterday I was talking to a couple, and they live in Paris, and she was saying, well, when I'm in Paris, we walk down the street, we don't really say good morning or good afternoon, but she say, here, you feel compelled to say good morning, good afternoon, and I think that the event is bringing the culture forward. And at least with our villas, once upon arrival, they will know about the event. And we encourage them to get out of their villa, get out of their hotel, mix and mingle with us, and then take a part of our culture back home, whether it's the enjoyment of the food, the enjoyment of the music, but it's exciting for Virgin Gorda and it's exciting for tourism.
All right, Portia, I know you've been at it. Girl, we have been talking and seeing you busy trying to put all the pieces, working with your team. I'm so happy to hear your energy about working, especially with the younger persons, to ensure that they are a part of this. Tell us your role and what we can expect from what you can tell us.
Well, Kathy, firstly, I'd like to take the opportunity to fully introduce the team. You've heard from Sasha and Sharon. We also have Alea, who's been our web developer and our social media expert. We have Tia Modeste, who's been curating all of the art for the event. Saskia worked with us on public relations and working with the entertainment. Tisa Hodge is going to be our production manager, and Louis, who's not here, is a graphics designer. So it's not been me alone, it's been a whole group of people. And also, as you mentioned, we are very excited to have a lot of young people involved in this event. A lot of young people. Our bartenders, our waitresses and waiters, all of the assistants, working, even people in the vendor village. We've ensured that we include a lot of young people because I've come to realize that I'm now moving towards senior, right? So I'm going to be moving off the scene. Yes. I'm going to be moving off the scene. So we wanted to ensure that we really engaged a lot of young talent. I mean, the BVI is full of exceptional talent, and we wanted to ensure that we include all of them. I think everybody's already spoken to the essence of the event. We're looking forward to having people from, I'll tell you before I continue, we had one tourist call up and purchase 17 of our rooftop tickets.
Oh, wow.
17.
Wow. That
Right?
says a lot.
Yes, it says a lot. They're really looking forward to this event. So I want to encourage those. Well, firstly, let me say the event is free to the public. So anybody who wants to come and enjoy the event, you're free to come to enjoy. But we have a special bespoke experience for 110, 125 people. One person has bought 17 of those tickets. We've sold other tickets, but I'm just saying that's how excited people are about the event, right? Yes. The rooftop is, there's a fee involved. You know, we encourage you to go to our website to see all of the details about the rooftop. VGYH.events is the website. All of the details of the event are there. I think there were a few misunderstandings about the event and how it's going to happen. We encourage you to go and get the facts, right? Don't listen to the rumors and that sort of stuff. VGYH.events gives you all of the facts on the event. It's going to be an exciting event. I don't think you want to miss it. Ensure that you book your rooms. There are a few rooms left around. You have to look a little hard. If you need a car, Sharon might be able to tell you if there are any more vehicles available. Or you can put your car on the barge. We're also organizing ferry service from Tortola, and we'll be able to tell you in a couple of days whether or not the ferry will leave from the road town or Boggers Bay.
I pray it's from Road Town.
Okay. Well, Boggers Bay is right around the corner. But we're working feverishly on it, and we should have it resolved by tomorrow to let everybody know that where the ferry will be leaving from. And it's a large enough ferry that if you decide you want to bring 50 people with you, it should be able to accommodate that, right? But there will be lots of activities. I want you to speak with Tia and Alea, two of the younger folks who are working on the event. I want you to speak to them because there's some young people over on Tortola who are thinking, oh, those people are organizing it. Maybe I want you to speak to the young people and get their excitement, their drive, their determination to make the event really exciting. So that's all I have to say. And I also want to thank all of our sponsors who are listed there. I don't want to miss anybody, so you can just refer to the banner. But I implore those who really thinking, people who are thinking, you know how we are last-minute people, right? Stop thinking and take action.
All right.
More for 2024.
2024.
Yes.
Help us to understand a little bit more about vendors, if there is still room for persons to apply for a spot, bars, you know. Many times when we have the very large events like these, getting to a bar can be a challenge.
Sasha and I sat and we planned properly for that. We have 2 major bars down on the lower, and then we have 3 supplementary bars also down on the lower, and then the rooftop has its own bar. So I think if you want to drink that night, you have so many options, right? You have so many options. So in total, we have about 6 watering holes. And then we have a number of vendors. Sasha's worked with some of them before. She says they know how to prepare for crowds. So I think we're good.
You need to know that you're good.
We're good. There's no more room. To answer your question, there's no more room. We want to leave space for people to stand, sit, and enjoy themselves, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for sharing this much with us. I think I am even more excited for more for 24 on Virgin Gorda. What I love about it is that we are showing that we're a diverse people, and that there is room for everyone. Yes, we are accustomed to New Year Eve events, one on Tortola. We're accustomed to one on Virgin, on
Just Van Dyke. Just
And
Van
to
Dyke.
see now we're having another Tortola, and the new one is perching up here on the Virgin Gorda, and those will testify for themselves that there is room for everyone.
room.
We're
Yes,
all going to
there's
be
room.
crowded.
Yes.
We
And
can
it's
see
room.
that. So thank you for the vision.
Oh, just one last thing. Yes, and to help people appreciate that idea more, you know, we are a water-based territory. Those people who have boats, they can come here, go to the other, and come back here, right? Or vice versa.
Yes, we're here. Mackinson brand, ADG7, 21 share. The first trademark air conditioning arrived in BVI. 7 Energy, 21 share. We're saving 45% in electricity. I'm so excited. I can speak. I feel like I got my father when it's Christmas. My father give me my toy. I feel like I got a new toy for my Christmas. So, my people, one love. Let's go. Mackinson arrive. Yeah. That's my coach.
This is the guy Tim here at Digicel BVI. We have so much happening at the Digicel store this Christmas. We have a lot of giveaways, we have a lot of prizes, we have so much. But right now I'm gonna pass it on to Hashim that's gonna tell you more about what we have coming.
That's right, Tim. Digicel is doing it big for the Christmas. We are giving away an iPhone 15 every week for the holidays to anyone who taps up their phone, pays their bill on time, or signs up for a brand new Prime Supreme bundle. We even got something for the youths. Granny, say a talk to them.
Thanks, Hash. I was just telling my students on how they can win a PS5. All they gotta do is sign up and buy a SIM, and it's theirs. Let's see what Leo's saying.
Hey, Glenicia, all of that sounds nice, but don't forget, we have that cruise for 4. All expenses paid for. All. Let's see what Yadoli's saying.
Thank you, Leo. That's a cruise for 4. You can't go wrong with that. But I wonder if they know about the $500 cash that you could win every week. Man, swing it back to Tim.
No, thanks guys. Now listen, right? I have so much happening at Digicel. We have a lot that's going on, but let's just now introduce the new guy.
Hey Digi family, if you're not family already, this is the perfect time to join our family this Christmas season. Digicel, baby.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.